guys are live.
This is an incredible question.
We're live?
We're live? Wow, I already got a great question. This is awesome. What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
We are Honor Society, and we are coming at you live from Cambio Land.
In Hollywood, California.
Right.
Yay.
Thursdays.
As always, the lovely Alvina is just off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
You'll have to
lovely.
just use your imagination to picture
Yeah.
what she might look like.
Very fashionable, no less. Very.
I heard she goes to fashion school.
It's actually this is the second time we've done the chat in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful view. We
Yeah.
also have
I think,
palm trees.
if I heard
and-
correctly, well, Johnny Wright was just in this room.
He was.
He
The
was.
legend, the man.
The man, the myth.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the on the spot stuff that Cambio is doing, you should really check that out.
For real, because people ask us, they're like, how do you get into, the music business and that kind of stuff? This is a great way to do it. And,
Good inroads.
Cameo's your way in, and Johnny's like a legend.
He's amazing.
In the music business.
Actually, for our last tour, for the Here Comes Trouble tour, we went to Johnny's compound
Yeah.
in Florida
Mhm.
for some rehearsals right before tour,
Mhm.
and it was pretty incredible. It was
It
like
was awesome.
Yeah, I have a feeling some of the contestants are going to
Probably
get the
visit the
compound
compound.
treatment.
The
They'll
compound
get a
treatment.
compound fracture.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's up, everybody? This is our live chat, and we do this every week. We're on our phones. We're checking out y'all's questions and everything
On Twitter, tweet us
on Twitter.
hashtag
Twitter.
Cambio Chat.
I want to shout out our friend Janice and also Jeremy, who's watching his first chat.
Nice.
What's
up?
Nice.
Greetings.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
I've never seen you before in real life. But
And
But you
Hi.
probably
Debbie
will.
sees you.
Yeah.
Virtual life.
hi.
Real quick, I just got like the
Yeah.
funniest
What's
question.
the question? Let's do it.
Are you the type of person that will walk into a wall and apologize? Have you ever done that where you like walk into something and you're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, maybe from like the side or behind, not like
Apologize
face
to
first
the
and then
wall.
be like, sorry.
I'm sorry, Wall.
Yeah.
I didn't see you there.
Or you're like apologizing to yourself. You're like,
Alright.
oh man, I'm sorry.
I would just try to play it off probably like I meant to do that, or just try to like, oh yeah, that was cool.
Dude, I remember having one where when I lived in New York where I walked into a like a street lamp pole
Mhm.
and hard. Like it hit me like right in the shoulder.
I did that
and
just
it
the
like
other
knocked me back.
I did that just the other day. We were at a restaurant and they had umbrellas, like shading the outdoor tables.
Right.
And I was walking on the
Oh.
sidewalk, and because I'm so freaking tall, and I was looking down
Freakishly
at
tall.
I was
Yeah.
looking down at my
What,
phone.
are you 9 feet tall?
Yeah, I'm 9 feet tall. Well, why are the umbrellas
like-
like? They're literally at like eye level because I got hit like on the nose. I was just like.
How about when that umbrella like flew up?
Yeah, it was me
and
and you.
was that
No, it was
you
there
there
too.
too?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who's the one who actually grabbed it? Was that
I
you?
grabbed it first.
Yeah,
We
all
were
of
sitting
that.
around this table, and it was one of those umbrellas, same one, just like shading everybody, and it literally like a gust of wind came. It just like
It became a rogue umbrella.
It like was ghost.
It was
yeah.
ghostly.
It was
It was ghostly. It went and made that noise in fact. It was like and like it was like shit.
Well, because we were
saved
sitting with two friends of
Yeah,
ours, two
yeah.
girls,
Yeah.
and they were just like watching
We
it.
just
They were
watched
just
I'm
like,
what do you want? This
they
is
didn't do
like-
anything.
this
To like
thing's
hit
gonna,
you,
like,
clock you in the head.
It's gonna impale a baby
Yeah.
down the street. Someone's got to do something.
You want those blood in your hands? Come
Dude,
on.
you like grab on it and you like get pulled away.
Yeah,
Like
it's like-
Mary
yeah.
Poppins style. You start singing a jolly tune.
Yeah.
That was kind of amazing.
It's scary.
It was scary though, but amazing.
Yeah.
Um.
Shout out to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Getting
Lots
lots
of
of
snow.
snow.
Wow.
Lots of snow.
I was talking to my mom yesterday and
Same.
she's like, yeah, we woke up yesterday morning and it was minus 20.
Wow.
Sounds right.
Minus 20. And she's like, today I woke up, it was 10 degrees. It's 30 degrees warmer. I'm like,
Nice.
holy crap, it's freezing.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
awful.
that in Los Angeles. Plus, if it was minus 20, plus about 90 degrees.
yeah.
Yeah, 90 or 100 degrees. It's pretty incredible. It's a
It's-
big difference.
It's insane.
Shout out to our families who are braving the
Definitely.
snow and the shoveling and the ice. I got a text from my mom today. It was with a bunch of icicles and it said,
Yeah.
ice, icicles, icicles.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I get the updates from my mom, like the snow plowing and all that stuff, and just like tons
Alvina,
of
where are
tons
you from originally?
Ventura.
California.
So tons of
Yeah.
So you don't
you
know,
know all
you
that
just deal with ice in your drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or vanilla ice.
No.
Have you seen
Sometimes ice on my car in the morning.
You seen snow before though? Have you,
know
like?
Yes.
that's
Okay.
a damn lie.
You know it exists.
Yeah.
Well, it's really interesting in
You're talking about what they do at the Grove, right?
Yeah.
It's
a winter wonderland.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the Grove is an outdoor shopping mall out here in Los Angeles, and
Mhm.
they have fake snow
Fake snow.
during the winter.
Get you in the festive mood.
It's like soap like
I
some
feel like
sort
we
of
just
fake
lost
East.
all of our East Coast viewers
Yeah,
right now.
they're
They're just
like,
like fake snow.
They're like, screw you and your fake snow.
Are you kidding me?
Well, one of the interesting things in LA that if you've never been here, you may not realize is that you can be in Hollywood, for example, like up on a hill, and you look west and you see the ocean, and you look east and
Yeah.
you see huge snow-capped
mountains. Yeah, it's
Like you get the beach and huge mountains in like 100 miles, not even, probably like 50 miles. Pretty incredible.
You
yeah,
guys, I got
it's
a
pretty amazing.
I got a really good question.
Ooh,
You got a question?
please.
From
Indulge us.
M1210.
From who? M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
Dude, I was just gonna say that.
She wants to know if we have any good college stories.
Oh, man.
Oh, any we can tell
It's a
right
different
now?
chat and a
Maybe
different
not.
chat.
Yeah.
Maybe not. That
I
might
mean,
be
you.
a different chat. Yeah.
I mean, you're in sort of in college or like grad school
Oh,
college.
that was a good one actually happened this morning.
Do you want to just come stand in
No.
between me and Andy and just?
No, it's
do you
okay.
want-
I was gonna say this was. I think this is the chat where you
No,
finally
I'll tell you the
reveal
story,
yourself.
though.
Okay.
fine.
So this morning I had to stay after class. I had like a 7:15 class. Talk to my teacher.
AM.
Yeah, because I go before I come to work, and I asked him. I was like, hey, sometimes I might have to leave a little earlier. I have to go to work. And he's like, where do you work at? I told him. He was like, well, if you can get me an autograph of Demi and Justin Bieber, I will give you a C.
What?
And you don't have to come to class. I was like, well, if you can make it a B minus, and I'll add in the gym.
B minus.
No. What about honor
You would
side?
be my. Don't you know? Have you ever negotiated before?
Yeah, you had to go A plus.
And
Yeah,
you
I
say
was
something
A.
about-
We did. We went back and forth. We settled on a B minus. And
You
it's
said,
gonna
listen, I'll give you an A+ if you get an honor society poster,
Yes.
Nice.
and we'll do that for you.
Yeah.
So
We got your back.
I have to come up get a Justin Bieber autograph, a Jonas Brother one, and a Demi one, and I don't have to go to class.
You get
Impossible.
a B
Wow.
minus. Wow.
I can't even get their
And this
autographs.
professor's name is.
Yeah.
You're fired.
That's
the
amazing.
Integrity of the educational system. I love it.
That's
That's a good college story.
yeah. I mean,
That
that
is
is a
actually
good
really
college.
good.
How's it going?
I think my roommate was a story in and of himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
So I had a really awesome roommate.
Roommates are always. I feel like that's like a big part of it because like I know my I went to a student school my first year of college and I had two roommates. It was a suite, so there was 3 different rooms and then a common room. And then in my room it was 3 people. It was a triple.
Mhm.
So it was like a bunk bed and then a single bed.
Dude.
So I got there the first. So I was like, all right, well I'm gonna take the single bed. I got here first.
Yep.
So the
Yes.
dude who walks in next, of course, is this really tall guy.
Dude, my first.
And he has to take the bottom bunk, and he was so pissed at me the whole time. So he would always hit his head and stuff, and like he hated me because of it.
Yeah, this guy was like. I mean, you're tall, but he was like.
Yeah, like
he
really
was
tall.
really tall.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
freakishly tall.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
kinda
Pretty
weird.
tall.
Yeah.
He was like really tall.
Like really tall, right? Yeah, I had the same
so
thing.
I get to NYU, right? Same kind of thing, like super tall guy.
Mhm.
And he literally just like didn't bring anything. Like I talked to him on the phone. You're kind of like, well, yo, I'll bring like the TV.
Yeah,
you bring,
yeah.
like the DVD
Xbox,
player.
Yeah, I got the
or
little
the
refrigerator.
Xbox. If you bring the
Mhm.
like
Shadows.
puppets, right? And he brought nothing, and he slept
Like
all the
all
time.
day? Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
leave
yeah,
for
yeah.
class, he was sleeping. I'd come back, he was sleeping. I'd go back out at night, he'd be sleeping. I'd come back, he'd be sleeping, and he fell out after one semester.
Yeah. This dude also had a girlfriend.
Oh.
That would literally like they would just argue all the time. I remember like 2 a.m. I'd be like sleeping. I wake up to just like like just arguing, going at it. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty
Nice.
bad.
I also had like the crazy roommate
Roommates.
freshman year.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was-
yeah. Well,
that
it's
was
just
my-
you just have it's just interesting living with somebody you don't know. for the
Yeah,
first
they
time.
just sort of like you're with this person.
it's
I
just
don't know
like,
if you guys are going.
yeah.
Well, my roommate was like kind of like an outspoken weirdo,
Nice.
and he really became. I
They're
mean,
the best kind of weirdos.
no joke, he became the laughing
Is there
stock
any
of
other-
campus.
Oh, wow.
Like he was like I would meet like new groups of people through a friend, and they would be like, hey, this is John's room. His nickname was Cubby. They'd be
Yeah.
like, hey man, hey everybody, this is Andy. He's Cubby's roommate, and they'd be like, oh man, I'm so sorry. That's
Yeah.
terrible. How do you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And Cubby's coming to kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah, and here's Cubby, everybody.
Me and, just so you know, me and my roommate dominated the social scene. That's not
Yeah,
true.
you guys owned it?
That's not true.
Like,
It's actually-
Like had the most friends on MySpace.
Yeah, like we had the most MySpace friends. Me and my roommate.
It's really good.
We had a
That's
joint account. It's called Room 302.
Nice.
That's where the party's
Dude, I
at.
definitely lived in 302
I lived
two
in-
times in college.
I literally, I will call my college roommates right now. I lived in 302 South.
No
You
You
way.
really live in 302?
I just made that up, but that's.
You did?
They're like, wait a minute.
I did,
That's exact-
I did,
I
live,
don't know if
on,
I
I did
did.
live on the third floor. I just
I lived in
don't remember.
I lived on the third floor.
302
floor?
South. If anyone goes to NYU that's watching this, go to it was called Third North. That was the name of the
Yeah.
dorm.
Was that over by?
On 11th Street and Third Ave.
Was that by the seaport?
No. I lived
That
there.
was in the down.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where I lived with the weird dude, and then I
Yeah,
moved
yeah.
dorms. But
That was near Washington Square Park, right? In that area?
it's on 3rd and 11th.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, a
but-
little more. Right. Yeah.
But yeah, room 302 South, legendary. Because this was really cool. Funny, another college story. Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, Evan.
That was it's a good tangent.
We were in it was 2 people in a room and then another 2 people in another room. So one of the guys in the other room,
Mhm.
his dad was a big Texas oil guy.
Right.
They were
He's
had
a-
a lot of money.
Professional
Yeah.
wrestler?
It's covered,
Yes.
covered in oil.
Yeah, they're
He was just-
lined with gold.
He was
on
just
the
really
walls.
oily.
Yeah,
He was just really-
He's just a greasy guy.
No. So his dad came in and was like, "No, this is all wrong." He took all the crappy dorm furniture out of our dorm
Oh wow.
and went and bought nice furniture and brought it in.
That's incredible.
And everyone else's walls were all prison
Yeah.
yellow kind of,
Totally.
and he painted them gray. We had this pimped out dorm room.
That's
we
awesome.
had. Yeah.
Because they had the crazy rich.
Yeah. His dad was just
Yeah.
the guy's name was Justin. He's like Justin. He's like we got to do this right. And just he completely redid the whole thing.
That
It was
is
awesome.
sick.
That's awesome.
That's
That
really
reminds me
cool.
of the movie
It's like-
Accepted. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
With Justin
Yeah, it sounds like a
Long.
movie. I'm like, that's
Like-
so familiar.
More or less, it's a different situation, but it's a fake college, and you should see his dorm room. It's so sick.
Like Van Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Totally tricked
Pimp
out.
my room.
Pimp my
Yeah.
room. Like that.
Pimp my room.
Alright.
Also,
Cool.
college
That's a good-
visits are its own weird experience.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I remember.
Going to the open house.
Well, yeah, I went to this one college up in Canada. Actually, it will remain nameless.
Oh, Canadian.
But the
Yeah, Gretzky Stadium.
yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
Which happy birthday,
University.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
I saw your tweet.
Yeah.